Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to do another game from YASTRZEMSKI career replay. Game number 54 on the schedule. And their actual record was one less game completed because of the tie against the, happened I believe in the second game of one of the doubleheaders there. I think on the Wednesday, the first one. But anyway, so that is where we're at. And it's going to be Pedro Ramos going for the Twins against Don Schwall. Don Schwall is currently 4-0 on the season, which was what he was exactly on the season at this point. And he would win today. I think it was 8-2 or 8-3, something like that, and go to 5-0. So we'll see if we can do that in this first game of the doubleheader. They would split the doubleheader. This being, I don't know if I mentioned, but this being a doubleheader. Today, another doubleheader. So it's basically their third doubleheader since last Wednesday. And this is a Sunday game. So in 4 days, well, 5 days, they've played 3 doubleheaders. In addition to not having an off day and playing a solo game on the other days. So definitely a quite busy schedule here. Tough part of the schedule. So Don Schwall on the hill, you just saw his stats. So the defense behind him is going to be Yastrzemski in left, Geiger in center, Jensen in right. Average range, except for Jensen is above average. Yastrzemski above average in left. Geiger, not Geiger, but Yastrzemski, yeah, all 3 outfielders with above average arms. Malzone, Budden, Schilling, and Wirtz. Budden and Malzone liabilities arrow-wise, third and left, and short. And Schilling and Wirtz fairly short-handed on the right side of the infield. Behind the plate, Nixon, who is awful all around defensively. Extremely poor range, extremely high error rating, and a below-average arm. So definitely more of a hitter than a defensive guy. Schwall on the hill, average range, with a slightly high error rating for a pitcher. So that's it. So Zolio Versailles will lead it off, the shortstop, followed by Lenny Green in center. Harmon Killebrew at third base. Jim Lemon is the cleanup hitter in left. Bobby Allison is the first baseman batting fifth. Earl Pate behind the plate batting sixth. Billy Martin at second, the future manager. Bill Tuttle, the right fielder, batting eighth, and Pedro Ramos on the hill batting ninth. So Versailles comes in the .280 average for the actual season with 7 homers, 53 runs batted in, 16 stolen bases. So Schwall looks in for the sign from Nixon. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that is going to be a liner to Schilling. He'll make the catch for out number 1. So that's how we'll begin. Next up is going to be Lenny Green, the center fielder. .285 hitter for the season, 9 homers, 50 runs batted in. Delivery from Schwall. And that's going to be a walk. So Twins have their first base runner, a 1-out walk. And he's going to try to steal. And that is going to be a stolen base. So Schwall steals second. Throw from Nixon way too late. So Killebrew up now. Killebrew doing well against the Red Sox, 4 for 8 so far with a couple of homers on the season. And .288 for the actual season, 46 homers, 122 runs batted in. RBI opportunity here. And possible error. And that is going to be an error on Budden, so Booten Budden lives up to his name. He did knock it down, though, so runners at the corners with 1 down for Jim Lemon. Jim Lemon, .258 hitter on the actual season, 14 homers, 52 ribbies. Runners at the corners, runners get their lead. Schwall kicks and delivers. We get a range play. And that is going to be a double. No, it's not, actually. It's going to be Jensen robs him of a double. Let's see if he tags up here. And he will tag up, though, and score, but Jensen making a shoestring catch there is able to prevent a double anyway. But the Twins are on the board here. 1-0. So that'll be an RBI sacrifice fly for Jim Lemon. So Bob Allison up now. 4 for 7 against the Red Sox so far. 285 average with 29 homers, 105 runs batted in. All right. So he gets his lead. Wertz holding him on. And that's going to be a strikeout for Schwall. And that will be it. So that will be an error here. I believe he reached on the error. So as you know, Lenny Green was the one who scored. So Lenny Green walked and scored. So let me see here. I believe that is an unearned run. So he'll steal second. So the ground ball. Now he would have advanced on the ground ball to third. So that is going to be an earned run. So yeah, that will be earned. Even the Kilber reached on the air. All right. So Ramos in there now pitching on the mound. Ramos making his first start of the season. Did pitch a third of an inning against the Red Sox. Again, we're only playing the Red Sox season, so these wouldn't be stats accurate up to now because we're only really concerned with the Red Sox stats. But he's 11-20 on the actual season with 3.95 earned average, 264 innings pitched, 265 hits allowed, 73 walks, and 174 strikeouts. All right. So the defense behind him is going to be Lemon in left, Green in center, and Tuttle in right. All average range. Lemon the most error prone in left. Tuttle with the best arm in right, as you would expect. Green below average in center, and Lemon average in left. We are house sitting for a huge Newfoundland dog here in Fitchburg, Mass. So that's why you might hear he's playing with his toy there, crushing cups there. Definitely a huge, he's over 100 pounds and he's only 11 months old, still growing. So, anyway, but he's a good-mannered guy. Mr. Brody is getting along with him well. He's actually afraid of Mr. Brody at first. But anyway, back to the game here. So let's see, where were we here? Oh, yeah. And there he is. You can hear him. He's talking. Coop. Hold on. So, all right. So Killebrew at third, below average range. Versailles average, and Martin below average. And Allison does not have a rating there because he does not have a position in inside pitch, but they let me put him there, so I imagine he's probably going to have like a 5 rating. But they let me put him there anyway when I was able to do the lineup, so not sure exactly what that does. Anyway, but Killebrew error prone at third. Versailles Martin error prone up the middle, so definitely not a good defense there. But Bate behind the plate, or Batty behind the plate. Bate probably is what it is. He's above average range, above average pass ball rating, and a poor error rating. So not a very good defense overall for the Twins. Hopefully the Red Sox can take advantage of that. So Schilling steps to the plate. Schilling hitting .248 on the season. 3 homers, 13 runs batted in. So Ramos looks in for the sign from Bate. Here's the windup and the pitch. And it's going to be a range play. So that could be good. And it's going to be a failed range play. So Green drops in front of him. And Schilling will reach on a single. So they're going to try a pickoff move here. And he's back safely. So Ramos gets his lead. Allison holding him on. And nope. It's above the home run rating of 11, 1 through 11. So 3-2, and that's going to be a line out to first. So Schilling gets back safely. And that was the mailman. No one's getting up here with this dog. Anyway, Cooper. Alrighty. So it'll bring up YASTRZEMSKI now with Schilling gets back to first there. So YASTRZEMSKI, he's been better as of late, hitting .210 now with 4 homers and 28 runs batted in. Starting to come out of his slump. So Ramos looks in for the sign, looks up the runner. Here's a delivery to YASTRZEMSKI. And no, does not walk. Call it a strike. Next pitch, and that is going to be a ground ball to second over to over the second for 1, back to first, and it's a 4-6-3 double play. So the Red Sox cannot answer. It's 1-0 after 1. So Schwall back out on the hill. He'll face Bate. Bate hitting hit a 302 hitter on the season with 17 homers, 55 runs batted in. So a lot of power on the Twins. Here's the pitch, 4-2. And that is going to be a base hit off Schwall's card. So the Twins have their first hit of the day. So that'll bring up Billy Martin. Second baseman. It was a 242 hitter on the season. This is his first appearance against the Red Sox this year. 6 homers, 36 runs batted in. And that's going to be another base hit off of Schwall's card. Bate will hold at second, so Twins have something going. First 2 runners on, first and second with nobody out for Bill Tuttle. 249 hitter, 5 homers, 46 runs batted in. Schwall gets his sign. Looks at the runners. Here's the delivery. Red Sox playing at double play depth. And we have a possible error on a throw. And that is going to be a range. That's going to be a fly ball, so there'll be no throw. So Jensen will make the catch, and the runners will hold. So the pitcher out now, Ramos, and Ramos will be called upon the sacrifice here. Let's see here. I think Red Sox are going to play the infield in. Corners in, sorry. There we go. Alright, so Schwall looks in for the sign, expecting the bunt. Ramos squares around. And it's going to be a successful sacrifice bunt. So that'll get the runners over. Second and third now with 2 down. Top of the order, Versailles up now. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Twins trying to add to the 1-run lead. And that is going to be a walk. So that will load the bases for Lenny Green. Looked like he pitched around Versailles a little bit there. So Green up now. No place to put him. He walked his first time up and came around to score the only run of the game so far. Schwall with the delivery. And he will walk Green. So that backfires. And Green will get an RBI. And it's 2-0 Minnesota now. Dangerous Kilber up now. He could break this wide open here with a long ball. 46 of them on the actual season. And we have a range play. Oh, we're going to get a rare play here. So, right fielder crashes into the wall, chasing a deep drive. Resolve with the D9 range play. Check for injury after the play. Right fielder fails to make the play. Center fielder picks up the ball with the no-hitter attempting a triple. Resolve single +8. Play third. Successful range play. So, Jackie Jensen crashed into the wall with a great catch. And he gets shaken up. But he definitely saved at least 2, probably 3 runs there. So, as the Fenway faithful, and especially Schwall, are thankful for that. So that saved 3 runs. Let's see if the Red Sox can respond now. So that ignites the crowd. So 2-0 Minnesota as we head to the bottom of the second. It's going to be Wirtz, Jensen, and Nixon. We'll see how Jensen is at the plate there. So Wirtz comes up now. Wirtz, 252 on the season, 8 homers, 21 runs batted in. And another Fenway Park check here. And that's going to be a base hit. And that's going to be a double. So Wirtz is able to stretch the single into a double. So the fans continue their cheers there from last inning's catch by Jensen. That'll bring up Jackie Jensen. Jensen hitting .301 with 4 homers, 24 runs batted in. Jensen appears to be all right. Steps into the box. Ramos kicks and delivers. And that is going to be a ground ball to second. That will advance the runner, but Jensen is retired on the fielder's choice. So runner on third with less than 2 out for Russ Nixon. Nixon hitting .241. 289 hitter for the actual season. 7 runs batted in. Wirtz gets his lead. And no home run here. That will be a base hit. And that will score Wirtz with the Red Sox run, having the Twins lead now 2-1. So Nixon delivers an RBI single. Frank Malzone up now. Malzone hitting .319, 5 homers, 32 runs batted in. Again, this is game 1 of a doubleheader. 4-2. That is going to be a ground ball to short. Actually, Brown out of the second. And that will be a fielder's choice. Martin's only play is to first. So runner in scoring position now. Tying run in scoring position for Budden. See if he can atone for his error that he committed in the first inning. So error on the ground, possible error on the ground. He might be the recipient of an error himself. For the other team. 274, 19 runs batted in. And that's going to be a fly ball, so no error on the play, and that will end the inning. Fly ball to left. The Red Sox do pick up a run, and it's 2-1 as we head to the third. So Schwall back out on the hill. Lemon to lead it off. Lemon 0 for 1. Had I believe a bases loaded walk. So has an RBI on that. So he strikes out this time. So this time Schwall is able to get him. So Allison up now. He struck out his first time up. And he does not strike out. Schwall thought he had him there, but said it's ball 3. It'll be a ground ball to Malzone. Over to Wirtz for out number 2. So Bate up now. Had an RBI, not an RBI, but singled and scored his first time up. And we got a range play. And Schilling will get to it. His above average range was helpful there. Over to Wirtz to end the inning. So the Twins go 1-2-3 in the third. So the Red Sox will have Schwall on the top of the order, Schilling and Geiger. So Schwall, not a bad hitting pitcher, hitting .231 so far in the season with 3 runs batted in 13 at-bats. And this time, though, he strikes out. Takes one looking. 1 down now for Schilling. Schilling singled his first time up. And that is going to be a fly out to Lemon and left for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down. The Red Sox third brings up Gary Geiger 0 for 1. And he'll draw the 2-out walk. So it'll bring up Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski 0 for 1. And he might reach on an error possibly here. And nope. So Martin able to handle it. Bobbles it a little bit, but throws to first. And that will do it. So Yastrzemski 0 for 2 so far in the game. So head to the fourth. Twins cling to a 1-run lead. Schwall back out on the hill. He'll have Martin, Tuttle, and Ramos here against him in the top of the fourth. So Martin singled his first time up. And he gets him, strikes him out. So Schwall's third strikeout. He's walked 3 also. Tuttle up now 0 for 1. And it's going to be a range play. And a very tough play for Wirtz. Nobody probably would have gotten that one. So Tuttle will reach on a 1-out single, and he'll try to steal. Ooh. And he will be successful. Alright, so 1-5 would be the next roll. Let's see, Ramos is going to... He's going to bunt again. He had a successful sacrifice last time. Yeah, actually, we could go with another steal. Nah, we'll have not much of a chance there. We'll just have him sacrifice. Oh, hold on there. Try that again. 3-5. And he's going to draw the walk, so trying to pitch around him ends up losing him. And so now we have first and second with 1 down for Versailles. So for 1 with a walk. Runners get their lead. And that will load the bases, so Schwall loads the bases here with just 1 down for Green, and they're going to bring the infield in. No, he does not strike him out. Thought he had him there, but he doesn't. And it's going to be a fly ball to right. To center. And not deep enough as Geiger gets it back in quickly. So 2 down now. Let's see if Schwall can get out of it. Any further damage, but he'll have to face Hillebrew first. He's 0 for 2 today, but a very dangerous hitter. He's the wind up in the pitch to Killebrew. Uh-oh. It's a Fenway Park check. 2-4, and that will be a deep fly ball to Yastrzemski, going back and makes the catch on the warning track. So Red Sox fans breathe a sigh of relief, as does Schwall. And we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-1 Twins. So Wirtz will lead it off. Wirtz doubled and scored. There were only Red Sox run so far. And he takes ball 3. And that's going to be a fly ball to Lemon left. So 1 down now for Jackie Jensen, 0 for 1. And he strikes out. So 2 strikeouts on the day now for Ramos. That'll bring up Russ Nixon. He had an RBI single his first time up. And possible home run here. Nope. Nixon not much power. And that's a ground ball to first. So we head to the 5th. The Twins clinging to a 2-1 lead. So Schwall back out there. Still plenty of gas left in the tank. Jim Lemon up now. It's 0 for 1 with an RBI. And he draws the walk. So 6 walks now for Schwall, as Nixon goes out to talk to him. Pinky Higgins also joining in the conversation. Goes back to the dugout. He's going to leave him in for now. There is action in the Red Sox pen. And And that's going to be a fly out to right as Lemon gets back to first. So 1 down now for Earl Bate. Bate 1 for 2 with a run scored. And he draws the walk, so 7 walks now on the day for Schwall. So another runner in scoring position. Red Sox playing for the double play. Billy Martin up now, definitely a double play candidate. And he's going to get a base hit. Looks like they're going to hold Lemon at third. Hopefully I played that right. So bases loaded with 1 down. The Red Sox will bring the infield in. For Bill Tuttle up now. Tuttle 1 for 2 on the day. And no, he thought he had him. Schwall did. Said it's ball 3, full count now. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. Jensen makes the catch. Lemon tags, and he will score. So sacrifice fly. Makes it 3-1 Minnesota now. So Ramos up now. Ramos walked his first time up. Runners on first and second now, and that will be another walk. So 8 walks on the day for Schwall. And this may be his last inning here. So he needs to get Versailles here, keep it a 3-1 lead. Versailles walked twice, so far 0-for-1 with 2 walks. And that's going to be a base hit. And that will score Martin. And now it's a 5-1 lead. And that is going to be... looks like they're going to keep him in for 1 more batter. See if he can get Green. So for 1 with a pair of walks. And it'll be a ground ball to first. He'll take it to the bag himself to mercifully end the inning. So 5-1 lead now as Minnesota scores 3. And it's a 4-run Red Sox deficit now. So Malzone, Budden, and the pitcher's spot. So Malzone 0-for-1. So Ramos now with a 4-run lead. And it's going to be a fly ball to left. Lemon makes the catch for out number 1. Budden up now. Budden 0-for-1. And takes ball 3. And that's going to be a fly ball also to Lemon. So Schwall will be lifted for a pinch hitter, so his day is done. So Schwall is going to be lifted for a pinch hitter. So... where is he? Pete Runnels is going to come in and pinch hit. So Runnels comes in with a .287 average on the season, 4 homers, 17 runs batted in. So 2 outs and the base is empty. Ramos looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out. Runnels does not strike out that often, but he takes a called 3rd strike. And we're going to bring in Mike Fornellis. Pitched 2 2/3 innings in the actual game. So he'll face Killebrew, Lemon, and Allison. Twins with a 4-run lead. And that's going to be a walk. So another walk by Red Sox pitching. I believe that's walk number 9. So it brings up Lemon 0-for-1 with a walk. A run scored in an RBI. And that's going to be a base hit. So Killebrew will hold at second. So first 2 runners on against Fornellis. Fornellis did have a good outing, I believe. In his last outing, he had a start. I think he got a victory in that game, too. But ERA down to 3.08. He's in some trouble now, though. So Allison up there, he's 0-for-3 with a strikeout. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. Runners will hold. So 1 down now for Bate, 1 for 2 with a walk and couple runs scored. And he's going to get hit by the pitch, so that's going to load the bases. So Fornellis wild so far. Nixon goes out to try to calm him down. Billy Martin up now. He's 2 for 3 with a run scored. And that'll be a fly ball to right. See if it's deep enough to score Killebrew. And it will be. And Killebrew will come in. Oh, hold on. That is green there, so I imagine that's green. It should just show the flyout chart. So, it's the right. It's the base runner rating. That is really confusing. 1d6 on less than. 1d6 is less than or equal to advanced base runner. Advance to third, otherwise hold. Oh, that's for the other runner, or the runner on second. So that will be a sacrifice fly, and I believe the runner will advance. No, not advance. 6 is that was for the runner advancing. Okay, so it's a 6-1 lead now in the sacrifice fly. So 2 down now though. So Tuttle 1 for 2 with a RBI. So the Red Sox continue to struggle for 2, especially Red Sox pitching in this game. So Ramos with a commanding 6-1 lead now. Schilling, it'll be the top of the order. Schilling, Geiger, YASTRZEMSKI. Red Sox need to start chipping away here. It's going to be a range play by Schilling. Why Schilling? How can, off of Schilling's card. That is going to be a possible double. And it gets by Tuttle all the way to the wall. So, leadoff double. So, good start for the Red Sox here in the 6th. Geiger up now. Geiger's 0 for 1 with a walk. And that's going to be a walk. So, the first 2 runners on. First and second. Nobody out for YASTRZEMSKI. YASTRZEMSKI's been quiet so far today. And that is going to be a fly ball to right, I think. Schilling will tag and advance to third. YASTRZEMSKI now 0 for 3. So that'll bring up Vic Wertz, who's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Runners get their lead. And he'll walk to load the bases, so there is action in the Twins bullpen as Bate goes out to talk to Ramos, goes back into the dugout. He's going to bring up Jackie Jensen, 0 for 2. Jensen's already made a great catch in this game. See if he can. Ooh, looks like he's going to walk here. So that will score another run. Well, it's the Red Sox second run. So 6-2 now. So Nixon with a chance here. Get the Red Sox back in the game. 1 for 2 with an RBI. Still only 1 down. And that's going to be, no, it's not going to be a walk. Nixon thought he had one there, but instead he takes strike 2. And that's going to be a ground ball. This could be 2. And it will not be 2, so Geiger will come in from third. Weiss will advance to third. Jensen there, and the only play is going to be to first. And Cooper not very happy with that. We'll be right back. Alrighty, 2 down now. Bottom of the 6th. Brings up Frank Melzone. Melzone 0 for 2 on the day. And possibly a good roll for Red Sox fans here. No, it's going to be a fly ball. Just missed that home run there. The Red Sox do score 2. And it's now 6-3. As we head to the top of the 7th. And that is going to be it for Ramos. He's going to come out of the game now. Alrighty. So it's going to be either Velo, Daubek, or Procure. Against Fornellis. Velo was the first one. Where is he? Velo, Daubek, or Procure. It's like the only one we have on this roster here. I thought I checked it. Oh, I guess I checked. I think I checked it the first time I tried to play this game. And did not save it, I guess. I guess it didn't save. Oh well, whatever. So Dobek will come in. He'll be pinch hitting. So Dobek, 168 hitter, 4 homers, 14 runs batted in. And that will be a successful range play. So 1 down now for Versailles. Versailles 1 for 2 with 2 walks and 2 runs batted in. And a nice play by Fornellius. Retires in for out number 2. Lenny Green 0 for 2 with an RBI. And a bases loaded to walk, scoring a run. And he'll walk again. So Red Sox pitchers, I think now with 10 double-digit walks on the day. I'll give Fornellius 1 more batter here, see if we can get through the inning. And nope. Killebrew is going to go yard. So Killebrew, perhaps a mistake to let him in. Let him in 1 more batter. So Fornellius will leave to a round of boos by the Fenway faithful. So we'll bring in Tracy Stallard, the mop-up guy. For today, anyway. So Jim Lemon up there now. And that'll be a fly. And that will be it. Let's see. So it's Peels and Palmquist actually pitched in the game. So we'll bring in Palmquist with the righties coming up. Peels only pitched a third of an inning. Okay. So it's a Palmquist in there. Palmquist 1-2 record with 1 save, 8.401 ERA. It's weird having 3 digits after the decimal. 30 innings pitched, 43 hits allowed, 18 strikeouts, 17 walks. Hopefully the Red Sox can do something against him. Button 0 for 1 up to the plate now. That's going to be out number 1. Stallard will be lifted for a pinch hitter. And we already used the pinch hitter, Runnels. So let's see who else we have here. Guess we'll go with Carroll Hardy. Carroll Hardy will come in the pinch hit. And nope, not a home run. But it will be a base hit, so Hardy gets a pinch hit. 1 out single here. That'll bring up Schilling. He's 2 for 3 with a double and a run scored. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. They're going to go for the shore out. As Hardy will advance in scoring position now. Red Sox down by 5. Geiger up now, 0 for 1 with a couple of walks and a run scored. And he'll strike out to end the inning. Let's see, I don't know who we're going to bring in now. I guess we'll bring in Galen Cisco. So Galen Cisco to come in now. Having a good, decent season so far. 308 earned run average, 11 2/3 innings pitched, 12 hits allowed, 10 walks though, and 3 strikeouts. So it can be wild. So Allison will strike out. Now he's 0 for 5. It's about the only Twins hitter not to do anything today against the Red Sox, and not to walk. So Bate up now, 1 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs scored. And no, it takes ball 3. And he's going to get himself a base hit. So 1 out single. Billy Martin 2 for 3 with an RBI. And that is going to be a fly ball to center. Geiger will make the catch. So 2 down now. So it brings up Bill Tuttle. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. Takes 1 inside. Next pitch. That'll be a base hit. Bate will hold. That's second. So first and second with 2 down for. They're going to let Palmquist hit for himself here. So Palmquist here in the bottom of the 8th. He'll face YASTRZEMSKI, Wirtz, and Jensen. YASTRZEMSKI's very quiet day, 0 for 3. And he takes ball 3. And that's going to be a liner to Martin. Makes the catch for out number 1. Martin with very little range. It was right at him. So Vic Wirtz up now. 1 for 2 with a double. Run scored. And that's a fly ball to left. Lemon makes the catch for out number 2. So the Red Sox only 5 hits on the day. Minnesota with 9. Jackie Jensen 0 for 2 with an RBI. And Jensen will have his first hit of the day. It's going to be a double. So a 2-out double. Russ Nixon 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs on the day. And he takes ball 3. And he'll fly out to Lemon to end the inning. So the Red Sox waste the double by Jensen. And we'll head to the 9th with the Red Sox down by 5. Cisco back out there for another inning of work. Trying to keep this a 5-run lead. Red Sox with their work cut out for them in the bottom of the 9th. And that's going to be a base hit. So leadoff single for Versailles. Green 0 for 2 with 3 walks. And that's going to be a ground ball to second. Can this be short? Can this be 2? No, they decided to go the sure out at first. Ball hit too softly to get the runner at second. Actually, they do get the runner at second, sorry. But hit too softly to get the return throw. So it'll be a force out. So 1 down now with the runner on first for Killebrew. 1 for 4 with a homer. 2 runs batted in. And Bunnen's able to get to that one. Over to second for 1, back to first, and the Red Sox are able to turn 2 and get out of it. So Palmquist in a non-save situation here. Now zone 0 for 3 will lead it off. Oh, we're going to get it. So this is going to crash now. We'll be right back. So 3-1 and 6-5. Alright, so we'll try those rolls again. It was a 3-1 and a 6-5. We'll see if those were the rolls that caused the error. Yep. So there must be an error in the programming once again. So we'll come back and just do separate rolls then again. We'll do the rolls over again. Alright, well, I'm just going to go with independent rolls. And that's definitely one thing that keeps me from playing this game more often is the crashing. 6-3. Doesn't happen all that often, but it does prevent me from doing the play that would have happened there. So I had to go work around it. So essentially, it alters the results, not the total results, but enough to make it frustrating. So 6-3, 1-3, and that's going to be a double. See, that was the other one probably would have been an out, but this one isn't. Alright, so That'll bring up Don Budden, 0 for 3. And that's going to be a single, so far that'll make, and Malzone will come around the score, so makes it an 8-4 game now. Cisco will be lifted for a pinch hitter. And we're going to bring in Jim Pagliaroni to pinch hit. So runners on. All right, first, 1 run in already. 8-4 now. And that's going to be a field play, so that'll be another. Budden will advance to third, and that is going to be it for Palm Quest. So I guess we can bring in Please. He actually pitched in the game, so. There's a lefty coming up on deck, so runners at the corners with nobody out, 1 run in. Tying run is on deck. So Schilling up to the plate now. Schilling 2 for 4 with a double and a run scored. Runners get their lead. And that's going to be a base hit. So another run in, 8-5. Making things interested as the fans here, and the ones that haven't left already, are on their feet here. 8-5 now. So the tying run comes to the plate here with Gary Geiger, 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. Geiger could tie this up with 1 swing of the bat. So lefty on lefty here. 3-5. Still nobody out. It's going to be a ground ball. This could be 2. And nope, they're going to get the sure out at first. The runners will advance. So 1 down now. For YASTRZEMSKI, the rookie could tie this up here too. See what YAZ can do here. And YASTRZEMSKI, no, takes ball 3. Here's the next pitch, and that's going to be a base hit for the YASTRZEMSKI. That will score 2, and it's now an 8-7 game. So the rookie YASTRZEMSKI had been quiet so far today. Gets a 2-run single. It's 8-7. Still only 1 out here. So Vic Wertz up to the plate now. Wertz 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Tying run is on first. Winning run up to the plate now, 5-5. And that's going to be a base hit. So the tying run 90 feet away in the rookie YASTRZEMSKI. And that is going to be it for Please. He's saying, please take me out. Let's see here, righty. So who do we bring in? The closer, I guess. I guess we'll bring in Moore. Now a save situation. So the closer Moore, he's been ineffective against the Red Sox so far. Does have a victory, but a very high ERA. But he is their closer. 14 saves, 3.70 ERA on the season. 56 innings pitched, 49 hits allowed. 35 walks, 45 strikeouts. Tying run at third, 1 down. Jensen up to the plate. Kept this close early on with a great catch, robbing the Twins of 2, possibly 3 other runs. So Jensen with a chance to be the hero here. 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Fans are on their feet. Runners at the corners. Moore looks in for the sign from Bate. Here's the windup in the pitch. 1-6, and it's a possible wild pitch. And it's got to be a wild pitch, and the run will come home. So YASTRZEMSKI crosses the plate on the wild pitch by Moore. And it's now 8-8. So the winning run now in scoring position. So an epic comeback here for the Red Sox here to tie the game at 8. I believe already 5 runs in. So Jensen's still at the plate here. Jensen with a chance to be the hero. Moore looks in for the sign. He has to wind up in the pitch. 6-5, and that's going to be a range play. That could be good. 3-1. That's going to be a base hit. Gets past the diving Versailles. Wertz rounds third. He's headed for home. Here comes the throw, and he is out. So Wertz is going to be out at the plate. Wirtz thought he got a hand in there, but the ump says no. So that will be, make sure here, lead runner thrown out. Trailing runner is equal to the roll, the 2 here. But Jensen does get into scoring position, but the possible winning run thrown out at home. My goodness. And they're going to try to pick off throw to Jensen. And he is back safely, but oh man, Wirtz still fuming in the dugout there. Thought he got in there. Red Sox fans thought he got in there. So Russ Nixon with a chance to be the hero. 1 for 4, 2 runs batted in. And possible error on the ground here. And that's going to be... And that will send the fans home happy as Russ Nixon gets an RBI double. Game-winning RBI as Jensen comes around the score appropriately enough. So Jensen will score the winning run. And the Red Sox, with the walk-off win 9-8 after trailing 8-3 going into the inning. Wow, what a comeback. So definitely a comeback of the year as the Red Sox come from behind on 8-3 to score 6 in the bottom of the 9th. So wow, what an exciting game that was. And in case you're wondering, with that crash there, that's part of the game. Not much I can do about that. And again, that would have been only 1 out, and a lot of the scoring happened with less than 2 outs. So there it is, as the Red Sox, in dramatic fashion, what a walk-off win, score 6 in the bottom of the 9th to beat the Twins 9-8. So let's go to the box score here. So wow, what an epic comeback there. Jackie Jensen, definitely player of the game there, with his defense as well as his offense there. Just comes around and scores the winning run. So it's definitely a team effort, though, all around. YASTRZEMSKI would have been 0 for 4, gets a 2-run single. Vic Wirtz also with a couple of hits on the day. So let's take a look at it for the pitching first. So Don Schwall goes 5 innings, allows 5 hits, 5 runs. All of them earned 8 walks, 3 strikeouts. And definitely plays like Jackie Jensen's play. Bailed him out. Could have been much worse. Mike Fornelis, not very effective either. 1 2/3 innings, 2 walks, 3 runs. All of them earned walked 2. Tracy Stella pitched just a third of an inning. Galen Cisco gets the win, pitches 2 scoreless innings, allowing 3 hits, striking out 2. Pedro Ramos, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. So neither pitcher, both pitching staffs throwing a lot of walks today. Palmquist came in, pitched 2 innings, not effective at all, 5 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. Bill Pleiss comes in, pitches a third of an inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. And Ray Moore takes the loss, pitches just a third of an inning, allowing 2 hits, including the walk-off by Russ Nixon. So definitely we're going to give Jackie Jensen the player of the game. Russ Nixon, player of the game number 2, with the knocking him in. So lots of drama in that 9th inning there, but the Red Sox end up coming out on top and win it 9-8 in dramatic fashion. So stay tuned for Game 2 of the doubleheader, which we'll have up next. And so take care and God bless, and hope you enjoyed the game. Bye-bye now.